Wire TV presents. Hi guys, we're here with Zara Larsson. I just want to thank you so much for doing this. First of all, I know you're very busy, but we really appreciate it, and we really appreciate you being here. This is going to be so fun. We're all so excited. Yeah. I'm Callie. I'm from Wire TV. Mm-hmm. So my question for you, first of all, is I know you talked with Always Wanting Kehlani on the song Blue Moon because you felt like that was very like an R&B type of vibe. Sure. So with your new album, Girls Trip, or the remix album, what was the process of choosing which female artist to be on which song?
On what song? I would say that's a good question because I feel like the Blue Moon, for example. Well, first of all, I knew I wanted Kehlani on the record. Like we were trying Girls Girl first, and I mean Girls Girl we also made sound completely different. It's like so different to the original. But as like before we changed it, we were just like going back and forth. She's like, I don't really know what I can say about like wanting another girl's man.
She's like, that's not really my vibe.
I mean? And I was like, that's fair. What about, and I was just thinking like Blue Moon, but what if we make it super R&B? So I really wanted to fit whatever that she was going to be on to her style and vibe. And like, I love R&B, but I haven't really been singing it so much myself, but I feel like that really gave me an excuse to tap into that and like go full R&B because she's really pushing that genre, and I feel like she's also getting all her flowers right now, and I feel like it's such a beautiful moment for her. But I've been such a big fan of hers for like 10 years, so this was really like, oh my god, finally it's happening. But it was different, but I really liked to be in the studio with all the girls and like kind of workshop it to see where it's where it ended off, or what it ended up sounding like. I feel like every girl was really like a big influence on each song.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm from the State Times newspaper. Yes. And our question for you is, how do you handle the transition from touring back to what you consider a daily routine?
Oh, I haven't really been doing that transition yet because I'm like still on the road. I'm still touring. And last time I was home was literally last year. So I've just been on the road for many months now. I think I will crash a little bit. I think I will I think so. Like, I think I will go home and I will just lay flat for like a week. And I think it takes a couple of days before your body like fully goes into rest mode because there's so much like doing these shows. Like even tonight, like doing any type of show gives you so much adrenaline and like you just on it. And then when you do that for months every day and then all of a sudden you stop, I think your body just goes into like I think I'd be a bit bored. But I will definitely find some things to keep me busy. But I don't know. I think I'll see how that feels because I've never been on this like intense run, basically. I will just also like allow my body to rest because I'm that type of person who's just like, okay, and now I don't tour. It's like, what am I going to do now?
I'll get back to you then.
Hi, thank you for being here. I'm Joshua Youngquist with WONY 90.9 FM.
Oh, that's a long... Wait, say that one more time?
WONY 90.9 FM, Oneonta.
Yeah.
College radio. Yeah,
yes,
it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
The question I have for you is, as your platform keeps expanding, what aspect of fame has surprised or inspired you the most? What keeps you going?
I would say it's so funny because like internally, like how I feel inside is just the same, obviously, as last year. And I think like I've been doing this for such a long time. So all the stuff that I'm doing is the same. Like I'm still performing, Sometimes it's for 1,000 people. Sometimes it's for 20,000 people. But the act of performing is the same. And I think the backdrop might change, like the places I go to or, what I'm around. But what I'm doing and the essence of what I'm doing is very much the same. And I love what I do. So I feel like I'm very lucky. It is a lot more fun to have like a very exciting crowd in front of you. And I think the more the merrier. But in everyday life, I don't feel like much has changed for me, which is really nice. And if anything, it's very fun to make people happy. Like when they see me and they're like big fans of me and it makes them happy, that makes me happy. And like inspiring people to have fun and like feel free and I've kind of realized on this journey, like this past 6 months, that a big part of what I do, like in my artistry, is actually like fun. I want to spread like, woo, I want to spread joy, and I want people to feel happy when they see my show. And then I want them to walk out of my show and feel like joyful and spread that to other people. And I think it might be something like that doesn't feel important, or when you write an album and you want it to feel personal, everybody thinks that for it to be personal, it has to be sad and it has to be like heavy. But I think that's not my personality. And I think it's just as important. It actually is way more important to spread fun and love and like happiness.
That's great. Thank you.
If you could pick 3 songs from Midnight Sun or Girls Trip to be your sun, moon, and rising, what would they be and why?
Okay, wait. Sun is like
Sun is what you are.
what I am.
Moon is what you think you are, and then rising is what you present as.
I would say, I think Midnight Sun is a pretty good sun.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then can I guess the moon?
You please. Blue moon. I would maybe say, I mean, it does fit the title, but maybe I would say like Saturn's return. Very like introspective. How I feel. Is that how you feel?
The moon is how you feel.
Yeah, I feel like that's Saturn's return. I feel like it's like how I feel. I'm a little unsure about some things, even though I might seem like I'm very sure of many things. Sometimes I'm like not always that. Like sometimes I don't know, and that's okay. I think everybody feels that. And then what was the third one?
Rising is like what you present as.
Maybe. Oh, what would you say?
For me or for you?
For me,
Ooh,
Because like, what's the difference between
maybe like a little like a puss, like a fun girl. Like I feel like that's your percent.
I like that. I'll go for that.
What advice would you give a performing artist who is just starting out?
I would say, honestly, something I wish I did earlier was to write my own songs. So if you do that, like keep doing that, and just surround yourself with people that can like see your vision and who understands you, so you don't have to explain yourself and like, try to be something for other people. But I definitely wish I wrote earlier, like everything, and then to have fun.
I know, I feel like some people can forget to have that.
Yes, I did that. I was really hard on myself when I was younger, and I used to always walk off stage and I'll be like, that wasn't good enough. I could have done that better. I'm not happy with it. I would be angry, or sometimes I would even cry. And then my mom was like, why are you doing this? Like, what's the point? You can't, I'm not gonna allow you to perform if you're gonna be like that, because literally, what is the point? I think to just like, practice also. Practice a lot. Because rehearsal isn't always fun, but like it helps so much. Because whatever it is, if you keep repeating it, all of a sudden it's like it feels natural. So even when someone looks so like relaxed and whatever it is, if you're having a speech, if you practice it, so you feel so confident doing it, that's when you can look relaxed and have fun, I think.
Awesome, thank you.
So you have become you're the center of attention. You've become so deeply rooted in pop culture recently. How do you balance that? How do you balance the various perceptions on the day-to-day?
I don't know, actually. Because I was thinking like I don't read a lot about what people say about me, but that's not true. Because like I have a lot of stuff, like my TikTok page is just me, and like my interviews, like my performances, because I interact so much with it and like what people post, and I like and comment, and I want to like engage. But honestly, like I don't think of myself that much. I'm trying actively to not think of myself, because it's like a weird position I'm in now, where I'm also surrounding myself with even my close friends who work with me. We talk a lot about me, and we talk a lot about, even if it's not like my personality, it's like my next cover or the styling or what is the band gonna do here? Was it like it all just surrounds me? And I think it's kind of healthy to not think about yourself that much. I watch a lot of TV, or I speak to my close like old friends, and like actively trying to not really think so deeply about it, because it's kind of a whatever burger most times. It's like, yeah. let's sometimes I even tell my friends like, okay, now we have to stop talking about me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to save up so I can watch like all the Euphorias like this. I've only watched the first. I'm watching The Boys.
Ooh, I'm watching that. Yeah.
It is a great show, but now the last season for me, I'm like, it's like too real.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like, it's not even like comedy anymore. Like it's like documentary vibes.
It's like this is happening.
Yeah. I love the Love Is Blind. I love to like watch TV with someone and like pause, let's talk, let's analyze. Yeah. And then a lot of TikTok scrolling. But yeah, I don't know really. It is pretty hard to balance.
We won't keep you too much longer. I think we all just have one more question. So your whole brand is so beautiful, like the costuming, the stage, all of that. I love it. But something I'm really obsessed with is your makeup. I love your makeup artist, Sophia Snow. She's so talented.
I wish I could bring her here.
Oh my God. Well, you're beautiful with or without it. But her work is so beautiful. I'm wondering how you choose like a color scheme, or like how involved are you in the look for the night? Is that all her?
I sit down and I say, go off. And she's like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah. Like I trust her so much, and we work together for a long time now, and we've done so many things together. Sometimes she shows me things and I'm like, oh, maybe we can do that in like a pink, or what if we do like this? We look at like, okay, what outfit are we thinking tonight? And then we're like, oh, we can do this. But honestly, like if I'm being completely honest, I just trust her 100%. Even stuff that I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure about this, she's like, it's gonna be great. And then we just try it anyways, and it looks fantastic. So it's really nice to just have people that I feel like a part of being like a good leader, or like creating a good environment where you can build something great, is to actually trust the people who do what they do really well. And because I'm not a makeup artist, like she's a makeup artist, and I'm not a lighting designer, and I'm like, I have my opinions about it. But if you hire people or work with people who you just have like a very similar taste as, it all just kind of works. And I know that like we have the same taste, and I know that my stylist and I, like, we have the same taste, and then it just makes it easy to delegate and like go and do what you do best. And I'll just like
yeah amazing. The Boston one was my favorite with the blue like here.
It's